All right, so this TV behind me here, it's definitely on its last legs. It's got streaks that are going right down the middle of the screen. It's got a dull picture and it's as heavy as a refrigerator. Today, it's gonna get replaced. I just picked up a brand new Samsung QLED from Lowe's, and honestly, this might be the best TV that I have ever purchased. Now, I bought this TV straight from Lowe's, and a lot of people don't even realize it, but you can order a Samsung TV online from Lowe's with 5% off using their credit card offer. They ship it to the door for free. I'm not really a crowds in the store kind of guy, and I didn't have to worry about it fitting into my car either. It just showed up. A quick heads up for you, Lowe's sent me this TV in exchange for an honest review, and that is exactly what I intend to do. The links down below are affiliate links, so if you end up clicking and purchasing through those links, you can help support this channel with no extra cost to you. That's important, right? And that's what kind of helps keep this channel going, creating good content, honest content for you. So really appreciate it. Now, if you want to grab this exact TV, check out the Lowe's link in the description. Again, free shipping, easy returns, and that extra 5% off using the credit card makes this an absolute steal. So let's get started. Here is the TV, 55 inches, QLED 4K, and the brand new re-release version with updated AI features. I've always loved Samsung TVs, but this one feels already like a massive upgrade. It's got energy efficient, pretty energy efficient as well. Like I said, it arrives to your doorstep, abracadabra. One person setup, they recommend two. Let's get it unboxed here so you can see what to expect. It's a pretty lightweight TV. Notice that it's a very thin, super light compared to the old TV that I was dealing with. These are all the parts right out of the box. We've got some legs for them, obviously. A remote, I'll talk about that a little bit later. And of course, the power cord. So pretty simple, insanely simple actually. So let's go ahead and get this set up so you know what to expect. So these are the actual feet, not the legs. There's two of them, and the instruction manual tells you where to put them on a certain size TV. This is a 55-inch TV and bigger, so we're gonna go a little wider. You can go a little narrower. There's actually 4 different places you can set it up. Once you have your identified little slot there, you just slide it in and click it. Be careful not to press too hard on any of the parts. It should just click into place like that. You should actually hear it. That's what it looks like. So set up on the feet, really easy. Let's do the other one real quick for you. Get another view. And it pushes upward until it clicks. You do want to have it face down on a soft surface while you put on the feet, not as opposed to flat on the carpet, because you need those feet hanging over the edge. With another person, you can do it by yourself, but hey, if you've got somebody else hanging around, that's what they recommend. You don't want to drop this bad boy. Not very heavy, but it will crack. We've got the power cord. The power cord could be a little bit longer in my opinion, but it does hide nicely. You plug it in the back, and then there's these little horizontal grooves across the screen. Can you see that? You can actually fit the power cord in to help conceal it. Obviously it's in the back, so you don't need to conceal it, but you don't want it dropping down and having it visible from the front. So you kind of snake it along the edge, and it comes with this little clip piece so that it can be secluded and hidden in the back along the feet. And then you drop it down, plug it in obviously, and you should be good to go there. It's a really nice design. Now the ports, you've got 1 USB up top and 3 separate HDMI ports, which is really nice. So good for gaming and sound bars and Bluetooth and all that good stuff, whatever you're running. And a coax cable at the bottom and a LAN, you can see right there for internet direct connectivity. No RCA cables, unfortunately. And we'll talk about the remote more in just a minute, but we're gonna undo the little battery connector piece and then get the protective film off of the screen. It's a beautiful screen. Like I said before, a thin bevel makes it look really sharp. Here's a close-up view of the remote and with it plugged in. This is kind of what I'll talk about this a little bit more in just a minute. It's got some really cool features. You won't believe it, actually. I was shocked. But we'll get this TV powered up here and show you kind of what setup is like initially. It does have to go through a few seconds worth of boot up screens, you know, the welcome screen and all that. And then it prompts you pretty quickly with the Samsung account. So you will likely want to have a Samsung account. It's likely not required. I went ahead and did it anyway. Here are some screenshots of me going through those pieces with my phone. You can even set like a nice wallpaper, custom wallpaper, and it's got to download a few things, and it even has Alexa, Amazon Alexa. And so our family uses that, so it's cool. You can turn off the TV and turn on the TV with Alexa voice commands. You can customize your home screen, of course, and like I said, it's pretty simple. It connects to internet directly as well. This is what it looks like. the home screen, so it does have built-in apps, which is handy. You don't have to have an extra device like Roku, for example, to run this thing. You can run it directly from your screen. It's got a really nice screen and picture. In fact, they say the image is 4 times sharper than normal high-definition TV. It uses that quantum dot technology, which means billions of colors, and you can actually see it. Look how bright, vibrant, and lifelike this looks. It's got a built-in AI processor as well that upgrades regular TV shows and old content to look even sharper on the big screen. It's got that all the apps, you know, Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, all that good stuff. And check out the room it's in. We've got lots of windows, so this TV is really great for bright rooms. That QLED handles sunlight and glare way better than regular TVs. Now, I promised the remote. Check it out. You can actually charge the remote. There's a little port there, and it's got a solar charger on the back. What? So you can actually leave it there and have it charge and not have to worry about recharging it. That blew my mind. That's pretty cool. So overall, this specific model is part of Samsung's new entry-level QLED line. You're getting modern AI features without paying those crazy flagship prices. If your TV is getting streaky, dull, or just kind of outdated like mine was, this upgrade is 100% worth it. Again, I'll drop a link in the description for this Lowe's deal. Free shipping, easy setup, and honestly, our family could not be happier. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.